Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are jumping onto the ladder with Beerus. Beerus right now is one I'm on a big hype train with. I know on my tier list I absolutely shot him to shit. I was wrong, I will openly admit it. I will do a revised tier list at some point. Maybe towards the end of the set 1 meta, so maybe by the end of April, something like that, we'll maybe upload a revised tier list based on my feelings when it comes to the meta. But yeah, I've started to fall off of U7 a little bit, not a whole lot. U7 for me next set 2 will be almost unbeatable. I think that I wouldn't say unbeatable. Of course it's beatable, but its biggest threat. Red plays very well into it's got a good game into the mirror match. It's a very even game. It plays very well into blue. It plays insanely well into yellow, and it plays insanely well into green currently, apart from Broly, right? That's why U7 is sometimes better as the leader, just because we get those free 5k boosts. But set 2 is going to be absolutely insane for the U7 package. Green only KOs. It only KOs. And the Android 17 protects it. And it protects itself, meaning that if we never swing with it, can't be targeted by green. Obviously, when we start talking about yellow, yellow can rest and attack into it and things like that, but that's all it has. Yeah, we'll keep that. We have ourselves Awakener. But yeah, so I think Red U7 next set is definitely going to be the better of all the 3 leaders, and maybe Topku as well. I suppose Topku, the Gohan promo is absolutely insane in that deck. For 1 energy, we get a 45k attacker. Alright. Okay, I think we just play this. We're probably going to have to try and keep tempo with him, unfortunately. And again, we ended up going second, which sucks. Sorry, going first, which sucks as a crit leader. But yeah, so Beerus for me it's such a good generic red leader. Like the active main to minus things, and especially with things having KO protection, meaning that Beerus is actually going to be really relevant in the meta, just because it negs. So minusing isn't the same as KOing, so we can KO cards. Ooh. Well, Roche is dead. Yeah, so at best we're going to end up with 1 crit this game. This is why like playing crit leaders going first is such a you're playing off the back foot. There's not really much you can do. Maybe we shouldn't have self-awakened. Maybe we should have just played this Roshi instead. But we do have our self-awaken if we decide to this turn. I think honestly we kind of have to. We're going to charge one of these. So we're just going to swing the crit. We'll see if he takes. I'm just going to play this, I think. I don't think I'm going to attack with it. Yes, he has his hit, but if we attack with it, we're likely not going to kill it. And if we don't kill it, then this is definitely dead, and we need board presence more than anything. He will be going into 2 energy, meaning it is possible a Fu is coming. I'd be surprised. But we crit a super as well, which is always nice. Yeah, we'll play it and we'll pass, I think. We'll take the life. We'll awaken. Actually, do we? He's not got a crit, so maybe we just don't take the life here. And then we can just awaken on his turn anyway. It literally makes no difference here. The only difference being is that we have to defend against 2 attacks. So we're not going to add the life. We could get a card out of hand though, that's the benefit. We could get a card out of hand. Yeah, we're going to go for it. Besides, if he defends, right, so that's a card out of hand. And if he attacks into Krillin, it's 1 less attack we have to deal with on our leader. Which is alright for us, especially when we're on our awakened turn. I know that we want board presence, but I'm just looking at our hand. We're likely going to play this next turn. We'll kill this. You know, we're going to awaken, meaning that we can do a -10 and then swing with our leader at something. We don't have to attack into him to awaken, because he will just awaken anyway. If he gives us the value, depending on what he plays with that 2 energy, if it's like TOP, we might just defend the Krillin. But I'm surprised he's not attacking here, because this would be 20 into 10. Ah, okay, there we go. 2 hits is a problem though. That's a big problem. Yeah, we flip. Honestly, I'm tempted to take one of these. He still has his leader swing, which will also be 20. I think maybe we just combo out of this one just in case he gets funny ideas about, you know, boosting his leader. Because we don't want to take 2, and I really don't want to combo 2 cards on that attack. Honestly, I'm tempted. We could super and protect. That way we have multiple attacks into one of these. Because what's likely going to happen, right? We're going to play this, we're going to kill this. We'll minus 10 off the lead, that'll go to 10, we'll attack for 20, he'll buff to 15, combo a 10k most likely, and then we'll probably have to put this other attack into the hit. Now the thing is that we need them dead, because his 3-drop, all he needs is a hit attack. I think we do protect. We have to, because the way I see it is that if one of these hits survives, he's just going to swing with hit, minus this by 5, and then play his own 3-drop to kill this. At least this forces that decision out of him. We have our hit now, which is not great. I honestly think we can just charge it. Maybe we charge this, actually. Yeah, we'll charge this. Okay. She's tapped out, we don't have to worry about anything coming on this side. There we go, we drew into another super, which is fine. We'll see, he'll probably buff and then give him a 10. But we'll, if this survives, we'll deal massive damage to his hand. So I think that was the right play. Never feels good giving up a super combo to defend a Krillin. And if he decides to super combo, if he protects again and he decides to super combo on this one, because it will be 10k, so super would get him out. But he'll go to 7 if he protect. No, sorry. Yeah, so he'll at least go to 7 if he supers here. So he's going to 6. Because we want to play control, I might just put a 5 onto this just to guarantee its death. I think that's what we do here. I'd be surprised if he protects this. It's a super combo on another card. But he is protecting. Okay. So that tells us exactly what his play is. One of these is a 0k, which is this card. He's going to swing with hit. Kill. He'll probably swing here, maybe. Kill this. Oh, sorry. Swing here. I'd imagine. He could swing here and just go 20 into 20. It's depending on what happens. I mean, I suppose it's kind of a benefit to him, because if he then plays the 3-drop regardless, it can kill either one of them. So it wouldn't be the worst play, honestly, if he did that. Swinging 20 into 15 is pretty much the same as swinging 20 into 20. Especially in red, because it's just, their hands are so full of 10ks, it really doesn't matter. But I think we played that as well as we could have. Honestly, I don't know what else we would have done there. We were not going up to 40k. Yeah, I don't see what else we would have done there. Now the decision we have, right, is I could protect this, but he still has another 20k that will come into here. His 3-drop will kill this, for sure, and then even the 3-drop can go into this. So I think I would rather just save the cards in hand for now. We might have to take a damage or two this turn. And our hand is ass. Like, our next turn is terrible. We have no next turn. Yeah, we're not... I mean, I hate having to give up this card, though, because this could be very useful. Drop, we're going to take him. We're going to see if he puts a combo into this. So we have a 5-drop, but that doesn't help us for next turn. I'm honestly not against going against 2 here. Or going to 2 here. Four in hand, 4 life, he's at 3 energy. At best, the next turn would be a secret rare, probably won't be, it'll likely be another 3-drop and something else. He does run these, but I'm not really worried about that. This is 25k, we're not worried about that. He's used 2 supers, oh sorry, he's used 1 and we crit 1, so we know that there's likely no supers here. Or maybe 1. I don't want to give up a super combo here, so I think we're going to take... This is just not working for us at all. Yeah, let's charge this, because this is not going to be a useful card. I think we use this and potentially dig for our own 3 cost. Because we have no other better play, right? We need to be careful, because if we do use this and we find a 3 cost, we want to kill that. Yeah, we're gonna pay the energy, we'll do a dig, let's see what we find. So we are giving up a super though. Which I think is still worth it. Yeah, that's still worth it, for sure. Okay. I want to see if he defends the hit. Because again, we'll get 2 cards out of his hand for it. Okay, we'll at least get the leader skill out of the way. Now, how much do we combo on this? He has 1 in hand, right? At minimum, it could be 2 cards, or it could be a super, which means that us putting a 10k on it, we need to at least put a 5k. That's for damn sure. We're at least putting a 5k on this, but I don't think we go 40. If he has another super, then he's blessed. There's nothing we can do against this man anyway. He's already ascended to godhood, like. So I think we just swing for 30. If he wants to pitch 2 cards to protect this, I think we're fine with that. There we go. So he's pitched 2 cards to protect that, which means that that card is either a secret rare or another 3-drop, because he's really protecting the -5. He's not protecting this for the attacker. I'm sure he's protecting it for the -5. So he's charged a 10k as well. So we have 70k combo power in hand. That is the maximum we have to protect 2 attacks. But he doesn't have any combo power really, because if he combos on 1, he has to give up a card. I'm tempted to go to 1, you know. I'm really tempted to go to 1. Because it doesn't matter what's in his hand, he can't put us at 0, I don't think. Unless he literally has 2 extra cards and a TN or something like that. It would need to be a TN, I suppose. So it'd be like 45k. We have that. Yeah, I think we're fine taking this. I want him to try and full send on this turn, which I doubt he will. Now that sucks though. That really sucks. We might not be able to play this turn. This fucking hit has honestly been the bane of our game. If we give him a super though, I think we just go this and Frost. We've over comboed, but we don't have a 5. Okay, well you're a dead card. We don't need both. The only reason to play this here is that we can clear his board. That's the only reason, and then we just don't attack with this. So we're gonna minus the hit. And we're gonna attack into it. Let's see if he defends. Because what we're gonna do is we play this, we'll minus that by 20, we'll put it at 5, and then we'll swing for the 35 onto it. There we go, so we can clear his board. That's probably the best outcome of this turn. And now he's stuck on 2 cards in hand. Again, he needs to charge up to 5. So he will stay at 2 cards for the turn. I think this is fine. It's the best we could have done. There's nothing else we could have done. We had to get rid of that board. So if he charges here, he stays at 2. His leader swing puts him back at 3. Let's say it's a 5 cost plus 2 10Ks, right? So that'd be 55k. We have 40, 50, 60. We have 65. But we have to combo out of his leader swing. So it's going to be tight. Actually, he'd be 40 with the leader ability. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, he's getting panicked. He's starting to take his own life. I would just combo this, honestly. You know I have to defend it. Like, there's no reason why you wouldn't swing 30 here. Oh, okay, so he's thinking about going higher. That could be a problem. Depending on what that last card... So, he can't dump here. If he dumps here, we win. But if he doesn't dump here, and he leaves 1 in hand, we need at minimum a 10k. So we can go 40, 50, 55 on this attack comfortably defensively. Which I think we have, because... He's at 30, this would be 40, that would be 50. If it's an extra card, it would be 55, maybe. And then at that point, this one last lethal card with 3... It could be another Goku, I suppose, but that would mean he'd seen all 4. 1, 2... Oh no, wait, he's only done 2. So it could be... That could be it. Okay, so he's going 30. I don't know why he didn't just use this. So I'm doing the math again, right? Let's say for 4 energy, the maximum power he can play is on the... It's the secret rare power, right? So that's 30k, which means the 4-drop Frieza as well, which is 30k. He would have the leader ability, go 35, 45, 55 potentially. And we only have enough to get to 50. Okay. Okay. So it was the 3-drop. Takes a life again. So that's potentially 45k, or 55 actually. Yeah, that if those are all 10ks, he wins. So that's 50, and we can get to 50, so he wins. Yeah, GG's. That was a rough game, honestly. Yeah. That was a close game though. Boy, we are on a losing streak of a lifetime at the minute. But you can understand the playlines that we were left with there. I just don't really know what else we could have done. I mean, the protection of that hit turn after turn after turn when we were swinging 10k over it every time. And in one instance we went 20k over it. It won him the match, like 100%. He played it well. You know, no, won't take anything away from him. I personally wouldn't have protected it to that extent, but I mean, he went on to win the match, so it shows you exactly how good a play that was. But this is the list that we're running with currently for Beerus. There's definitely going to be changes in here. There are a few things I don't like. I don't know. We might like, it's definitely a control build for sure, but I think that I'm not a fan of this 17 whatsoever. The only benefit is that it's a 10k card. I'm also thinking about changing these back to the other Whis, the one that active mains minuses. So at least we would have that every turn. Because we kind of need that when we come into like red and yellow in particular. Sometimes blue, I guess, as well. But yeah, there's definitely some changes needing to be made. I don't particularly like this ratio as well. I like this as the defensive option, but in red you so often just tap out turn by turn, so you don't particularly need it. So it's a tough one. It's all about ratios, and again, this Gohan is arguably, for me, I hate this card. I think this is one of the worst cards in red. It's okay in U7 just because it's a 30k, but I'm saying okay at a stretch, but I don't think it belongs in Beerus. It's a 5k combo, which is okay. We do need some 5k combos for sure. You know, we don't have loads, but currently we are running 4, 6, 9 0ks as well. So there's this decisions to be made for sure for the Beerus list, but I do like this list. I think it's very solid. I just think there's maybe a few tweaks I would make for sure. But guys, again, we're on a losing streak unfortunately, so the last few uploads have all been defeats, which kind of sucks. As you can tell, we're now, I think we're at the bottom barrel of Master 2. We are really close to slipping out of control here. But yeah, I'm probably going to try and switch to a deck I'm more comfortable with for sure. Like I might go to Android 17, I might try a bit of Starterku, U7. These are decks that I'm all far more comfortable on. I might even just go Ginyu and take the L's when we see Broly and just try and go up the ladder as quickly as possible. That might be another option. But we'll see what happens. But guys, I appreciate you all watching the videos. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.